When you first come to uni, you think history is something that's quite cemented, quite rigid. It's something that's in textbooks and it's there.
There's a lot more scope for argument than you'd think. Detective work and trying to figure out not just what happened, but why and how.
It's constantly changing under the weight of academic research and under, all these different people, and you can be part of that. And that's what makes it so interesting and exciting at the same time.
Everything we aim to do in the first year is about developing skills and establishing a university way of learning. How to write in different formats, how to find things to read, how to use our libraries, and at the same time we try and give a wider historical knowledge. You can choose to study a number of more innovative modules. So, for example, the research placements.
It's really getting students to think about how can they turn their research into something which is engaging for a broader audience.
This was an opportunity to form a different kind of project and do something that wasn't just an essay and an exam.
So my research placement was looking into the commemoration of the Spanish Civil War in the UK.
It felt like it made me a better researcher, a better student, and now I'm going into a year where I'm writing my dissertation. That kind of experience is, invaluable.
The history department has such a good range of modules to get stuck into.
One of the exciting modules that we offer at level 2 is called Thinking About History.
It's essentially not just studying the sort of context of history, it's actually thinking critically about the discipline of history itself in a sort of philosophical way.
Through a mix of teaching techniques, getting to know how history as a discipline has developed.
Everything from the start of academic history to Karl Marx to the present day.
And the students find this really exciting. It completely changes their perspectives on history.
We design modules that allow our students to step outside of the School of History and interact with schools, for example.
And whereas our students often have experience of watching other teachers, of being in a classroom setting, what they often haven't done is design teaching and be allowed that opportunity to deliver it.
When you teach history, you get to learn a lot about history yourself, so it's not just about giving, you're getting back as well.
The other thing we do at level 2 is allow them to work with external partners, so cultural organisations like the Royal Armouries, like Leeds City Museum, that allow our students to take their historical knowledge and apply it to relevant controversies and debates within the region.
All the modules, I think, have about 10% dedicated to something that's not the essay or the exam.
This used to be something we thought about as a presentation element, but actually it's something that's much more varied now.
It allows tutors to do all sorts of imaginative things.
On one of my modules, for example, students analyse films and they have to really think deeply and critically about a cultural source, which maybe otherwise they'd just watch for the story.
At level 1, level 2 and level 3, they can choose to explore other disciplines.
Discovery modules, I think, are great ways to really expand your horizons.
I did discovery modules in criminology and law.
There I did this module called Modern Icelandic and Culture, which was really cool.
I did a Spanish language module and then international politics.
It's such a different thing that you wouldn't normally think about doing.
I think it's given me a lot broader knowledge.
It's a nice way to explore different things.
The main reason I applied to Leeds is because of the absolutely wonderful atmosphere.
Just the culture of the university is amazing.
I draw a lot on the skills that I've gained from my degree and just what the university in general has had to offer.
And the sheer diversity of modules is so interesting. During my degree, I've studied everything from the Crusades to colonial India to, thinking about history and the philosophy of history.